what you're talking about on your GPS here. Show me kind of like the areas they're coming from or the situation we're going to encounter here, so we can get an idea.
We're working with south wind today, so I'm expecting these deer to come out on this point.
Okay.
That's typically where they're at. I have occasionally seen them in the back, but they are typically on the point. Usually quite a bit of them. So hopefully we can get out there before all of them come, and we got a bunch of eyes out. So basically there's this waterway. If they're on this point, we're going to take this waterway from the road all the way back to the backside of the field. And the cool thing about this side right here is it's long grass, so we can stay in the field itself and they can't see us.
Okay.
Once we get to this point though, we're probably gonna have to dip in a little bit, 5 feet in, and then we'll just take this, we'll wrap it all the way down to them, and we shouldn't have an issue because there's no sticks, no nothing. It's just tall grass. You just gotta take your time. We'll make it through there. We got a good wind.
Yeah, I'm saying it looks like we should be golden because the wind, that south wind's blowing right to the road, so it's gonna be in our face the entire time as we walk up on them.
Yep. So. Okay. And then last year I had a really cool experience. They came all the way from this woodblock, a quarter mile. Watched them walk all the way within 60 yards. So I mean, we may potentially have deer coming at us as we're doing this today. So I mean, I'm hoping that they're not going to be dead center of the field because obviously there's going to be some belly crawling involved in an open field, which highly unlikely situation.
Right.
It can be done, but we'll see what happens.
Well, getting to be that light period, so why don't we get the truck packed up and hit the road and do some glassing?
I'm excited, man.
See if we can find them.
Let's do this.
Game time, boys.
Oh yeah. Yo, co-pilot, Jason, co-pilot.
Got it.
They're running. The field's loaded. Oh, they're all running to the corner. Oh, man. There's one lonesome by herself. Oh, there's 4 or 5 of them. It's game time, guys. It's game time.
All right, guys, so Andy and I have been driving up and down the road here, just kind of glassing some bean and some hay fields. And we located a couple of different groups of deer, but we have one doe that's isolated. She's by herself. So we're gonna walk down this bean edge and we're gonna kind of make our way through some tall grass. And we're gonna see if we can get within 20, 30 yards of this deer and try to put a good stalking shot on her. So make sure you guys follow along. Well, guys, we just located a doe on the field and we were putting a stalk on her. Came down the soybean edge, and either she dipped back into the woods. We had a little bit of rain start happening, so we decided to move in and try to get a little bit closer to the core area where these deer are coming out. And started pouring, so we tucked under a pine tree, or attempted to save the camera. And as we were doing that, Andy saw 5 deer about 50 yards off the field, and they took off running. So that's obviously not a really encouraging thing when you're trying to stalk deer on a field. So right now we're going to figure out whether or not we're going to regroup and go back to the truck, or if we're going to kind of wait it out and see if some other deer come out of this field. So we'll be back with you guys here soon. When I tell you I don't like stalking, that's why.
What?
Because you just spooked those 5 deer. They saw a person walking in their woods.
Right.
I would never hunt this for bucks. Jason, he is way to your right. No, dude, no. Yes. What is he? Three-and-a-half-year-old.
Nice 3.5.
Do an interview quick.
Alright guys, we finally made our stalk and we're sitting on a field edge here. And we've got a nice 3.5-year-old buck about 120 yards away. So we're hoping he works his way down this field edge. We'll get about a 20 or 30 yard shot.
Acorns. Yeah, that's a line of oaks.
It'd be pretty epic to get a kill on the ground, though. You don't give a shit about that hay. Even if I don't kill him, I just want to get him on camera passing him.
What?
You went in the woods.
You did. What's up, guys? Me and Jason are still sitting here waiting out this buck. It looks to be a good shooter. Unfortunately, it's at 94 yards right now. We forgot some of the camera lenses in the truck, so we can't swap out a lens. We're hoping we can make this happen in the next couple of minutes because we're about to run out of light. Stay with us.